Whoops. Hello, beautiful fellow human beings. So, learning to tie fly recommended by Ian the King here, and it's called a Diawl Bach. Diawl Bach. I could be totally mispronouncing it, but first one came out pretty decent. I haven't cemented the head, so I should probably do that right quick. Hope everyone's having a beautiful day. I might try to bring the camera a little closer so you can actually see. Let's see. Well, that time will come. Let me add some cement to this. You know what? I'm gonna use this priceless little handyman and deeply appreciated Fierce sent this, and it's been brilliant for. It's so much harder to see with the light on. The light's directed directed directly at me, so it's hard to see liquids. Just start with a little bit. I could do another layer. Okay. Not very good at this stuff yet. Head cement, but it's recommended to use bone dry, so I'm definitely gonna try to get a bottle of that soon enough. Try to find this. Let's see. It's not letting me click it. Excuse me. I am making some wet flies. I did try to use the fly pole in the canal. No lure on it or anything, but I couldn't even get it to touch the water. It was really windy yesterday, so I couldn't get. Why isn't it coming up? I use this to look at comments, so I'm not eerily staring into the screen. So I don't. So. Hello, Freddie. Hey, more the merrier. That'd be sweet. I don't mind. I don't know how to. Let's see. Very cool. Yeah, that'd be sweet. No one's ever asked that before. How you doing, Face Soul King? Oh, okay, so I wanted to see maybe that so I can actually see. Zoom in a little bit. Just don't want the bottom of my face. I'll look really awkward. Hello, Trevor. Hello, Trevor76. Trying to come up with a way to hold the camera. Y'all are in a how would you call this? A thread sorter? Because none of the tripods that I have are short enough for sitting on a desk. Yeah, it'd be neat if you could see. So making another dial back. Let's see. How do I make someone a moderator? Code kind of I think he made himself one, but he also let's see. Let me look at the settings. Is that going to be pointless having it close? No, because you'll actually be able to see. I don't know how well. Try to keep it centered so it doesn't get blocked out on my. Oh, no way! I could just do that? No way. I don't know what I just did, but too cool. Yeah, because I'm at work right now. He's a software developer. Ooh. Let's so okay. Got this far. Nice. Did you change your name, Faisal King, or are you someone else? Okay. Now what? So, make an oldie goldie. Really stoked on that. So, let's see. Oh, that head cement. It really. It looks like a flat-time video now. It's just not as zoomed in, but maybe. Okay, get in there. I mean, I think that'll be better than very what's it called? Let's see. So I do the marabou first. Use another one of these guys. The color is perfect. So thank you, Fierce Scythe, for sending feathers. It came with so many species. An overwhelming amount of species. So gonna add a tail using this. It's quite fine, so you can hardly see. Maybe a little more. So I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce this fly, but Ann King recommended it, and her read really nice things. So let's see, is that too long? I'll make a longer one. What fly? I'm sure there's different varieties of it. I was gonna try to have both cameras on, but decided I didn't really feel like figuring out that today until I could do the Kento streams. I do put a loop or two behind the feathers. I don't know if in every situation it's wise or not, but it helps them stay straight or straighter. Maybe we'll just wrap this into the body to try to get a nice shape. These are hackle feathers. Code, I figured gonna have a party. Should post Kento links. Because it'd be sweet to make a classroom in there. And then people could share. Oh, God. Hands are weird looking up close, huh? Alright, so we get some red fiber. I appreciate that, Java Bass. Red fiber. Stopped into Walgreens to see if they have tinsel yet, but they don't. My laugh jump scare, whoops. So let's see. I'm gonna add this one first. Ah. I really like the look of these ones. This red is kind of orangey, but I'm sure I'll find some super vibrant. I have vibrant red, however, this is silkier and it has nice shine to it. Some peacock curl. I'll scroll up in a second. Miss anything? I got a better looking one. I have been looking for thicker peacock curl, but thank God for review sections. You're really able to see what other people received from the same listing. Ah! Shit. Oh man. This black thread drives me nuts. So, man. Just trying to keep the tension on it. But, so, I'll use some penetrator. Man, it just gets like, it has some odd tight spots in the spool, and it's already quite thin. Really thankful for this bobbin holder, and my little hook fits it perfectly. Well, when I get it right. Very close up. Should put the light a little more head on. So I haven't tried this yet, trying to kind of pick up where I fell off. Ooh, off to a great start. That's okay. I'm going to kind of trade them off. That's at least what I have mentally planned. Maybe go up a little bit. And back down. There. Good as new. Just about all music, honestly. Recently, and just about every week, I'll be a wildly different train I'm on. But this week, been really liking. Well, I listened to a lot of Pinback. They're from, I forget where, Sacramento or something. But really good. 90s, I guess. I only got to see him once, which, ow. But I do like, God, I don't even know who to name. Just endless. Anything. Recently started listening to Mason Jennings again and trying to find more like folk music, like modern folk, like Elliott Smith or kind of stuff like that. Listening to a lot of older Flaming Lips today, and Patsy Cline. I've been on a little Patsy. I didn't know that Lefty Cray dated her briefly before the war. Really cool American history there. Hank Williams Sr.'s really nice to listen to too. Creedence Clearwater Revival is, this time of year, sounds really, really perfect. But I do have a lot of playlists. I'm always looking for more music, so please do recommend. I meant to say that first. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh no, okay, good. And then, so if I go that way, I'll go this way. Then everything is countered. Maybe I'll do one red, like, no. Alright, well, I'll start down there. And this thread is very fibrous, but it allows for some nice thick stripes with just one pass. I'll do one more, and then trap the head. And just add some of those hackle feathers to the top. Diawl Bach. Low roar. Ooh, and I found my notebook. Really good. Stoked on that. Need a fresh page. I'm gonna make this just a music page. Let's see. Low roar. I'm gonna write down both things. Oh, okay, the band's from Iceland. Nice. Real nice. Don't know many Icelandic bands. Well, beyond Bjork, of course, but I don't think, or just I don't know that bands. Like, found out Nazareth, that one song, Hair of the Dog's been in a lot of shorts, so it was been stuck in my head. Finally looked them up, they're from Scotland. Thought that was pretty interesting. So I want it like a little bit further than the hook. So let me get I really should flip the hook over. Let's get this beard action in there. But I'm not gonna do that. Alright. So yeah. Gotta get under it once more. Can't stand when I bend one. I know a fish's mouth is gonna do that, but then there's a kink in the feather. There's just one single strand bent a little bit. So the spelling on this would be D-I-A-W-L, and I'm not too sure how to properly pronunciate it. So I've just been saying Diawl. Diawl Bach. Oh, I almost cut the dang thread. Getting there. That's right. Oh no, I don't want that. Try to use the camera in front of me to see the other side of it. Sometimes I fail to do that before finishing. Everything's uneven. Penetrate door. Also found, went to Walgreens to see if there was any Halloween stuff left, but too late. I really wanted to find those hair extensions that look like Christmas tinsel. And, shoot, what was I doing? Oh, just finishing it. Right? I feel like I'm forgetting to do something. But they had this. And it's Sally Hansen's. It's just like the Hard as Nails, but it has all that flash in it. So can finish heads and stuff like that. And I was even thinking maybe of system notification. No, what? Is that real? No, that's not real. Nuh-uh. Whoa, Freddy's like a pro. Dang. Yeah, Kento's gonna be ideal for the streams. Because then you can interact with them, which I don't know how to best describe it because there's nothing to really compare it to. And, that I know of. But it'd be sweet to see what's on everybody's desk. And like, I don't know, share little tips and tricks. Home repairs, anything. Trade stuff, like, electrical, plumbing. Let that dry a little bit and then I'll cement the head. But let me get tweezers. My hands are my tools for various things, so my fingers are always like busted. But that's what tweezers are for. So, second attempt. I want to make a few so I can keep, I don't have to worry about, I still have to put the barbs down. Diawl, Bach? I don't know how to pronounce it. I gotta just look up real quick. So I got 2 of those. Oh dear. I dropped it. It disappeared completely. Well, shoot. Is that real? Code, do you see that? Systems notification. What did I show that was inappropriate? Joined this year. That can't be real. Not real. Okay. You know, you never know. I feel like I guess I should have known better, but let me just find this. Oops, forgot you were like all the way up there. So I'm gonna find this, and I just don't know what. It like poofed. I fell out of the and like fell out of this realm, like completely. What the hell? I suppose the floor would have made more sense. Alright, I'll wait for the penetrator to dry, and then I'll add some resin to that also. So, oh, hey, look at that. Oh, hey, look at that. Perhaps better. I have to wipe the lens. Cute little bayfish. It's a wet fly. This variation. I saw it in passing on. Shoot, it's on that phone. Well, no, I saved it. I found it on a Facebook group called Stupid Simple Fly Tying. And let me just look it up. Diawl. I need to also look up the pronunciation. So, ran into this post, and they put the recipe and everything. So, just been trying to make these. Really good things are said about them. As one of the ones that Anne recommended, and I'm liable to follow the recommendations, especially experience recommendations. Those are worth more than gold. And you know something, I did actually make mini terrariums for a while, but I couldn't get them to really thrive. I even got a huge glass bottle to try to make a closed bottle one, and there's this one plant that I actually had to get it online because I couldn't find it locally, but it looks really good in those, and the leaves are so tiny. It's called oak leaf creeping fig. I used to see them in all the terrarium videos, and really cute plant, really easy to propagate, and could be used in, I believe, closed air ones too. And yeah, I couldn't get them to thrive. I might have used the wrong charcoal. Kind of used some like Ayurvedic charcoal, but yeah. And same thing with the moss ones, and those mainly not being able to keep them moist enough, but that would be really sweet. Code brought a piece. Ooh, I don't know. A piece of moss came on his boots, and that would have been insane. Moss in Scotland looks like it's not even real. So another reason why I want to check out Oregon. Oregon looks like it's just covered in moss at all times. Real nice. Don't know why I got moss on the mind. Well, I do. Anyway, oak leaf creeping fig. Thrift shops always have tons of glass too, and can make a really unique one. Made a fish tank just with swamp water. Well, swamp water, canal water. I call it the swamp tank, and it's just water from the canal and some plants and gambusia fish, and snails came on the plants. There's not even a pump on it. They keep it super clean. The snails keep the glass clean, and 2 species of snails. And the fish themselves are really fun to feed because if you live anywhere where there's mosquitoes, you'll find mosquito larvae in any amount of sitting water. It could be a little puddle. And they really like mosquito larvae, so it's a really satisfying thing that requires no pump, nothing. And really want to get a tank of rice fish. Rice fish are really close to the gambusia, but they're different colors. Yeah, the moss ones are sick. I've seen some really impressive ones on YouTube that, like, I don't know if you would even need to own a television at that point for any form of entertainment. I could just stare at moss straight up. My cousin used to do coral tanks. However, she moved to North Carolina, dang it. And the last thing she was doing down here was raising living rocks for tanks. Hello, Brian and Soul, making some I don't know how to pronounce it. Diawl, Bachs, the W like just gets me. Saw a post on Facebook and decided to give them a try because I haven't really messed with the flagpoles at all, and Code wants to fly as for his grandpa's reel and rod. Because was making a bunch of these yesterday, but want to snap back to ones that can use locally. But I'm gonna hang them and bring them to Tuppence. But this is just an example. The ones that I'm gonna bring are gonna have 6 hackle feathers. This has 6, but so the other ones will have 7. I don't know. I want to make them a little bit juicier, and which these will be ideal. Nice slender fish. I don't know. I haven't seen them yet. I don't want to bring them there until I've tested them and seen them underwater. Yeah, whole ecosystems. And like, my favorite part is the stuff that you don't put in that pops up, and had some other plants, but one of the snails ate them all. And ram's head snails, or ram's head horns, and their horns look archaic. They look prehistoric. They're shells. And the other ones I haven't ID'd yet, but they're pinkish, and they have the most cartoon mouth. And when they're small, they don't break the surface of the water, so you can see them crawling on the surface of the water. And 100% free. And depending on your area, it'll be a totally different tank. And those tiny little bait fish, I guess you would. They're small. They're like this big. And I think they're all females. They have a totally different shape. And they're vicious, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's a whole yeah. They're a vicious little fish. I gotta try to do more videos on them because they're really fun. I want to do try to get a bunch of footage of it to do a wallpaper or something. Dundee, Scotland, very nice. Here, let me grab some coffee real quick. Code here, you'll see him in the chat, is from, I'm gonna mispronounce it. Well, Sterling! I almost said Edinburgh. 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 Not Edinburgh. keep my boots off. They're so comfortable. Wellies. I've never owned a pair. Well, I did, but they were like a Walmart pair from a thrift shop, and they did their job of keeping your feet dry, but they've always fell off. Okay, so I'm gonna continue making more of these. So let me get the position back. Best of best, hello. Hello, David T. How you doing today? Edinburgh. I just say like bruh. And they say Edinburgh on the TV, and I bet that's very hard to hear. Edinburgh is 50 miles away from ME and Dundee. Oh, very cool. Yeah, I get Stirling, or I used to get Stirling confused, but it turns out used to be the capital of I can't wait to go over there. I could just got back a few months ago at this point, but I can't imagine how much treasure you just find walking around. Have you done any metal detecting at all? Or mudlarking? Go to a port at low tide. Hello, best of best. Making another dial buck. And still just using this practice thread. It came in a kit. All the other ones are fine. This one's just the only one that I snap when I pull really hard. But these are for experiment. If I were to give these to anyone, I would get thread, which I already have it picked out. I just waiting a little bit. An intense amount of materials, which is honestly kind of paradise for me personally, as stressful as it is. But I've been crafting my whole life, like arts and crafts, making jewelry, that kind of thing. And so I'm gonna cut this. When I open it in the little flap, that strip of glue or adhesive just catches feathers, nothing else, so I just cut all that off. Let's see. Use this one. Let me find the other one because there's a ton left on it. And I want some along in the back. Oops. Wow, gosh, there's always so many more feathers than in a packet than I would assume. Just getting some longer. These are just practice. Okay, I'm gonna try to bunch these up. Hope everyone's having a beautiful day. Let's see. Southeast Florida here. See you later, tornado. More than welcome, always. Hope your day is grand. Maybe I will add a little bit more to the back. Let me cut this off. Let me get that like fuzzy one out. Here, let me start over here. Whoops. Oh, Lorraine Casimir. Yeah, tomorrow, big day, huh? Yikes. Well, whatever happens, happens. I'll be here tying flies. Last election, I was carving a pumpkin. It was left over from Halloween. And my friends were having... Oh, no, it wasn't last election. Oh, God. Time is just flying by. Faster and faster. I really like the sound that the thread makes when it's taut like that. Like little chirps or something. I would cut these off, but they're so thin. They kind of just look thicker than... But I'm just going to tag them. Bring a bulk there for the head later on. Oh, I looked up. I can't see that on my side. That's something you could scissor off. This is just thread that came in a kit. It's been really useful for adorning the things. Oh, one moment. Ooh, eats it. Peacock curl. So quiet. It's summertime. I've got like 50 songs stuck in my head right now. Dog's taking a nap and having a dream. I think it's a very strange sound, like wah, wah. Very cute though. So, alright. I'm gonna go this way, so I'll counteract. The thread will be counteract. Might need a little bit more. Did even out a little bit. Oops. I really like it as is. Oh, oops. Oh, God, never mind. I forget to trim the tags a lot. And so my brain, like, thought that's what this was. One moment. Here, let me twist this a little bit. I could get my face nice and close without looking possessed. And the dial back. Might make try to make a second channel so I could have music on, and that way if stuff gets taken down, I'm quite afraid of those things. To be totally frank. But that's it thus far. Yeah, babe. The world really is amazing. I can honestly say this is the dopest planet I've ever been to. Oh yeah. Just a little beard action. It's a nice tuft. Okay. Just trying to get that to stand out a little bit more. One more. Let's come on. There's just one stubborn single. Okay. No. All right. Oh yeah, that's fine. Just to kind of like help it maintain its shape and not get all caught in the hook. Okay. Penetrator. Don't know why this moves. There must be like an action that I don't know yet. And then I'll cement the head. And not sure if one whip finish is advisable as opposed to two. I learned to not overdo knots. I used to think more knots the merrier, but then it would add weakness. But that's in like jewelry. I'm gonna cement the head in a bit, let that penetrator dry. Oops, that's why. The other one just like shot out. It looked paranormal. Psst. All right, don't make me hold it up close. There you go. I gotta work on the lighting, but that's it thus far. I want to make quite a few of them. Yeah, that's what I'm going for, Brian and Soul. Now, how do you pronounce that? Diawl, like Diawl. That's exactly what I'm going for, though. I can't seem to get these to stand out more. So I've gotta figure out how to wedge it. Maybe tying them not as far back. This beard here. Got 3 so far. Some of the beard stands out quite nice. Looks Christmassy, yeah. Some of the like OG patterns, really nice color combinations. The bright red with the peacock curl and like tufts of white. The Welsh flag means in Welsh, little devil. Sweet, thank you. I appreciate that dearly. I gotta cement the heads, but I'm really excited to give these a go. There's a lot of things that have this kind of peacocky color, and quite stoked on that. Did I make another one? I guess no. I'll have a pair of pairs. Oops. Trying to figure out what size also. Thread is best for smaller flies. The thick stuff that I got is going to be really useful for the saltwater ones, but definitely can't really conceptualize the sizes of threads. Oh, perhaps I should weight this one. I'll weight the next one. I do have the lead wire. So, okay, so the tail first. Let's find one. These left over on it. It's just yeah, there you go. Ooh, God, good thing I had the lid on that. I'm gonna also make a gold one. Feathers are so soft. It's one of the craziest things in nature, in my opinion. Like, flight via evolution is just wild. And feathers, they're Tesla technology in themselves. Like, you look at them close and they're so technological. I think I'm gonna keep a lot of this to have a nice and smooth body. Try to give it a little bit more. Not very focused. Hey, no. Being decided they are agents of their own existence. So, yeah, hope everyone's doing beautifully. Albert? I think that says Albert. Appreciate that, Albert. I can sound out the letters. Oh, so maybe I should try. I was just gonna make, okay. Add wire or tinsel as I was literally just about to say that too. I wonder if I should try something else. Got these things. Is that too thin? I do have flash. Maybe gold because it's murky freshwater. Oop. So don't pull them out. Oops. I guess that's why I see people cutting them off. Just slower. Or should I try silver? Or pearl. I do like what pearl looks like when... That's gold because the feathers are quite gold. Oop. Tuck that in a lot. Peacock curl. God, I just love the color of it. I could stare at it for hours. So if I wrap this, I'll probably wrap the other way. No. If I wrap this way, yeah, I'll wrap that way. Because then the tinsels counter wraps. like in between the two forward wrapping. Not sure if that's how to go about that. However, it makes sense in my current understanding. Yeah, I can't wait to go to Walmart. Like, I am itching to go to Walmart, you know, for tinsel or Hobby Lobby. But 'tis the season. And huge boxes of tinsel, yes please. Ooh. I love that sound. Bunch of little fibers. The light is pointed at an angle, so it's like catching a bunch of stuff that I keep missing. Alright, so now this will wrap. This way. That took a second. Okay, let me plan this out a little bit. Like that. Really been wanting to wrap with this stuff. Ooh. Yeah, I'll do silver next. Don't know if it makes sense, but like the water is a little yellowy, so things have like a goldish hue out here. So usually, like in my mind at least, silver for salt water and gold for the fresh water out here anyway. Just trying to get over the flash on the head. Very nice. I'm gonna work on my stripes a little bit. They're a little uneven. I see it on that side in the camera. But it'll produce a lot of flash. Oh, from South Florida also. Ron Rayatana. What part do you hail from? You're in Southeast Florida. West Southeast Florida. A few more fibers. Whoa, 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 what are you doing? Why is it sticking out more? I slipped. Just wanted to get the trap the rest. Alright. Ooh. Done anyway. I was going a little too hard on the head there. Just now, listen. Oh, okay, never mind. So tried to do the beard a little closer to the head, and it definitely, I don't know if you want it to stick out like that, but I imagine it might be strategic. I just want to get a little closer and farther from those hackle fibers. So when I cement it, oh god, well, perfect time. I gotta figure out what size hook this is too. I think, ooh, okay, never mind. 4, that is 2. Where are my tweezers? Desk is a little chaotic right now. Oh yeah, I feel like one of the canal fish are gonna be like, oh, what's that? Maybe. And I don't know if I'm too sparse on the tail. I might have to thicken that up a bit. I'm just gonna throw some of this in the, I had to get in the fibers. And then I'll cement it proper. Yeah, no, for real, Brian, thank you. And brutally appreciated. Let's go. Well, Goldie. Oh god, these tweezers. Man, I'm just holding it too tight. It always blows my mind in like insect videos where people are able to pick insects up with tweezers. I have such little controller tweezers. Okay. Davey, very nice. Landlocked snuck right on. Dang, I gotta make a trip down there. Haven't been to Davey in a minute. They have really good Western shops. And it's like a Western themed Taco Bell. I don't know if it's still there, but I really liked it down there. Oh, that is sick. A berry fly, interesting. Yeah, I do need to get on dry ones. If you have any pattern recommendations, more than appreciated. A little overwhelming looking at patterns. And I think everything has been wet flies. Large carp gathering under the thaw. That's so sick. I'm gonna look up berry fly. Really need to start learning the local species. And these bluegill killers, but I think these are wet too, right? They swim so nicely, but I didn't get any strikes on it or anything, and I only fished it for a second because I want to wait till I could actually operate a fly pole. And I got the pattern from Fat Fingered Fly Tire. My hackle's not the best on these, and yeah, I think it's all done. I did these Royal Coachman, well, variations. I don't know if you're, but I think these are also. I do have dry hooks, the caddis hooks. I think that's what they're called. Yeah, any patterns, I'm more than happy to try. Best way to learn, really. It's incredible how freaking strong this stuff is. You can really, really manhandle it. And it'll be interesting to see the difference between that and tinsel for Christmas trees. I do want to also look to see if there's any costume stuff left, like wigs and those like hair tinsels. The berries are about the diameter. Ooh. Would it be a sea grape? Or wait. I don't know if I posted it, but I got a short, I think I did, of sea grapes underneath the water. It was just really nice. This is swimming under mangroves. A lot of sand perch. And mochara? Beetle flies. Oh, cool. I knew I should have grabbed a piece of black foam too, but I got white, figuring could just color that any color. I'll definitely be making a beetle. Tried making a popper, because I do want to catch a peacock bass. They're in the lake down the street, and I still haven't finished it. And the tail is just like random bits that were on the desk already, but I'm gonna make some poppers for bass. And so slowly starting to venture into topwater stuff, but I'll definitely make a beetle because I have black dye, so I could dye that super easily, or maybe even a Sharpie. Not sure if a sea grape would be too large. Interesting. I wonder what fruit it is. I've never really seen mangrove fruit, now that I think about it. Let's see. Mangrove fruit. Oh, is that it? Oh, okay, I've seen that. Yeah, I know what the fruit is, and then Brian Polonia. Yeah, beetle flies. That would be sick. And I was watching some of the foam flies be tied, and it's pretty astounding. After a few wraps over the phone, strategic wraps, they turn into legit little bugs. That sound is so nice. guess it should be up there. Deer hair is, yeah, I've been looking for deer hair. I haven't bought any yet, because the hunting grounds across the street essentially as deer hunting grounds, old deer and boar, and I know that eventually I'll find some locally, because the sculptural ones, those are ones that I really want to learn. And got some of Code's grandpa's here to learn from. Oh, and this lefty one. This, I don't know what this is called. I believe it's deer hair, but I don't know what that, like the act of producing that is called. But I really want to learn how to do that. Here's a phone boy. This was tied by Lefty Cray himself. Still so, like, wild. It's been really nice to learn from them. So, Marabou. Yes. Okay. I think I'm either gonna try pearl or silver. Kind of want to do the pearl, or pearl silver with a gold wire wrapped around the pearl. That could be cool. I haven't done anything quite like that yet. I was reading Imitative Fly Tying, and there's a pattern that was woven, and it's the same weave that I've deployed in crafting. Oops. Just trying to get those fuzzy ones out. Right on. This time I am going to clear a lot of that because it's very plasticky. I just don't want it suctioning itself around the hook. And when it's in the water, all that will hopefully produce a nice shape. Yes, good. Deer hair packed tight and trimmed. Shaved with razor. Yeah, so cool. It's very similar to making pom-poms. Like pom-poms, you'd wrap the yarn around your hands and then cut, and then shape it into the balls. Tying Diawl Bachs. Not exactly sure how to pronounce it. And made a few thus far. And then one in gold. Which my stripes are less than desirable. On this side it's nice-ish, but on the other side, whoops, this is a little uneven. Perfect for experimenting. Never fly fished before, and really excited to throw those around. I think I'm gonna head up a canal and have a little bit more space to move around. They mow it a lot more close than the actual pond, Thank you, Joey. I appreciate that. So Diawl Bach. So just like pronounced like dial. Okay. Dial. Lovely. Sometimes if I don't know how something's pronounced, I just go for it anyway. Now, a lot of words I didn't really realize until streaming, like how little I say them out loud. So I'm not sure how to pronunciate a lot of. Okay, so this one, I think I do want to try pearl. I want to see what it looks like with the peacock curl. And I use the tiniest piece, the thinnest gold wire that I have. Over the peacock. Very thin, but very sturdy. That's what I was using to make wings. I haven't used any of them yet, but plan on it. So I should probably, let's see. Let me add this first. I'd like to add some red on it somehow. Should not have used those scissors. These are my feather scissors. And since it's so thin, I'm gonna tie it back in it for extra sturdiness. Now what? Oh yeah, pearl flashaboo, wherever that single strands went to. Oh shoot, but that, I was kind of imagining this with red. What was that? Oh, that's wild. Yeah, I'd be interested in knowing that. I wish Ann King could fish on the Florida beaches. But it would be pretty intense for fly fishermen to be able to be waist deep in the water. I mean, with waders and all that, you are anyway. I just, you know, how different. And it's, you know, warm water so you can swim. I think everybody should experience fishing in Florida at least once. Didn't really realize how, I mean, fishing anywhere, but it is one with the culture here. I was raised by many people, many Guy Harvey shirt wearing people. It's probably the most iconic Florida clothing I can think of, honestly, is Guy Harvey shirts. And, what's that brunch spot? John G's. And JC Cassidy. Air conditioning. Alright, so if I'm going that way, I'm gonna go that way. No, this way. Counterwrapping the peacock curl, because I think I'm going to follow this stripe with the wire rather than having those two things counteracted or counterwrapped. I've been really wanting to see what this looks like with peacock curl, because they're both color packed, like opalescent kind of. Okay. So, go under. Just gonna follow the bottom. Or should I try to put it in? No, it's not gonna stay in the middle. And try to follow the bottom of the pearl. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can kind of frame it. No. Well, maybe. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it. This small wire, just gotta plan it better. Yeah. I'm gonna plan it a little differently next attempt. But not displeased. I appreciate that, Joey. Yeah, we're here every day. Hopefully we'll be testing soon. But I got a lot of figuring out to do. I could get the pole to go, or the line out, but not really. Like, it just kind of will pile up rather than extend. So, like, when I cast it, like, I could get line out, but it doesn't go very far. It kind of all get, like, lands in a pile. Currently. Okay. Oh, got a bunch of tinsel trying to escape. Perfect. Okay. Ah! Sorry. Shite. Oh man. I gotta invest in some decent black thread. It's alright, I'm gonna wrap a little bit of it. Shoot, not that much. Okay, gotta find this. Desk is a little bit of a mess. Just to keep the tension. Okay, then I'm gonna put some penetrator on it and rewrap it inwards. These are experimentation. If I got these to anybody, they would be used with some way stronger thread, but just trying to use this stuff, so practice with this. Let's see. I appreciate that, Brian and Soul. Practice doesn't make perfection, but definitely does make progress. And it took a while for my hands to figure out how to hold a lot of this stuff. I still don't know what to do with my hands when attaching beards and quite a few other things. And a lot of the stuff I've just never done anything similar, like hackle. I can't really compare that to anything. I really like the let's see, what is that called? pearl flashaboo with the peacock curl over it. It gives a really intense glow. Hopefully gonna be cooking some fish. Hey, I got a banana from the gas station. Oh, I forgot the ice cream. Slowly getting better at hair in my face. Alright, so I'm gonna do this first. If anybody has any thread recommendations for like thickness, I wish I knew what this hook size was, but they came in unmarked bags in a kit. Okay. Whoops. Good. This is still kind of pinched together. I think I lost some, but yeah. All the other threads are quite strong, but this black one is just feels brittle. That's what I would not use, because I do want to start bringing these to the fishing pier and offering them to people, especially really great way to, I don't know. Hey! Hope everyone's day is glorious. I mean, you're on planet Earth, so it should be. That is pretty sweet. The more planets we discover as a species, the more comfortable I get. One more underloop. Ooh, I was playing guitar the other day and my fingers are a little. Alright, wow. Hello, beautiful fellow human beings. Can't lie, I'm a little nervous. It's usually, you know, just a few of us here. More the merrier. Hope everyone's doing great. And when I start doing the Kinto streams, it'd be really nice to start having guests and learn new things. Something went wrong there. Something went wrong. It slipped. I'm only half sure I'm doing this right. So, if you're doing anything wrong, please do feel free to correct. That's the best way to learn. And I cement the heads at the end, or like later. But this penetrator is really nice. I really do like this stuff. The head cement is a little tricky to work with. And there's some Bobkin. I love the names of this stuff. The tail's a little, but when it's in water, I think it'll be quite nice. So my wiring isn't the best. I was trying to frame the the tinsel, but or flash should be. But it's got a nice, like, interesting glow. Oh, that's wild. Very nice. Let's see. My desk is chaos currently. I'll put it in the helper. Holy trucks. Oh, let me throw one on here. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad close up. I think that's a lot better, because before you couldn't see anything. Melody. Oh, sometimes I have to say things in my mind first. Melody. Hello, Wagner. Bye-bye. Shirohige. What do I cook? Hopefully some fish. Code is like master steak artist. I will say that. That man's medium is meat. Beef. Gotta get some pointers. I always wanted to cook efficient beef, however. I don't know. Now I like stuff whole. Just like a hunk of beef, egg, like a hard-boiled egg, a hunk of cheese, and some salted tomatoes or something. Carrots. I do like carrots. I love that sound a lot. I'm gonna have to dig for some long feathers. Desk is mayhem. Good show. So I'm tying on this little travel kit. It's been brilliant. Started marking more pages. Found my notebook. So the yellow ones are shrimp, the pink are baitfish, and orange are crabs. I have a bunch of patterns that I really want to try. And I'm trying to mark stuff that I have the materials currently, which, God, I cannot wait to go to my first fly shop to see a lot of the materials in person, but how extensive. Really impressive. It's just so funny how, like, it feels like the crafting community has no idea. It's just paradise over here. And the stuff catches fish. Like, what? I can't get over that. I wish it didn't take me so long to get to here. And some longer fibers. Let's see. Ooh, helicopter. I kind of want to go see it. Gosh, there was one helicopter that just the most irresponsible flights you would have ever seen. And Rest in Paradise, they did crash and no longer. Right across the canal. And for a good night, you could see the tail, the light of the tail, the red light that flashes on the back of helicopters. And once, holy crap, they could have took out a person. It's not even exaggerating. They were going down the canal, like the cabin was in the canal, and the wings were like almost eye level, like the front of them, because it's like, it was nuts. I got nervous and saw them flying around. One day, you saw a blinking light, and then heard on the news that two chopper pilots went down, and yeah, and have never seen him before or after that, and so it was quite obvious it was that chopper. Just need some longer fibers. Perfect. Yeah. Wonder if my dad's closest friend hunts deer quite extensively. So I've been trying to get them to pass the message. Get venison a lot from them. Oh, shoot. Tail's a little short. Oh. Oh, he fell. Tail's a little short on this guy. I think I'm going to tuck this, help have a more uniform body. I am getting hungry, so my motor skills are going haywire. Yeah, hunger hits me like a truck. I was kind of go about my day, and then I'm like, oh yeah, My fuel light, my fuel light starts blinking. Let's see, what color? Oh, well, I suppose it's only right to try a silver. Oh, I have this stuff too. It's thick. I'm not exactly sure. Let's see, they get thinner stuff. Oh, I like this. That's nice. Oh, is it the same stuff? The gold. I think this will do. I'm just gonna use this stuff. It's the same stuff, just in gold. So much for trying silver. Oh, it's pink. Gosh, I can't believe it's tomorrow. Wow. Time flies when you're time flies. I really like wrapping stuff with this peacock. I can't help but be curious what's gonna happen. Oh, I like it. It's like a little delicate. Yeah, let me get that second one a little more even. This just adds a little bit of flash in the end, and I'm not unhappy. It's a little delicate one. Might try to figure out where to put some red flash on this. Like a tiny little bit. Not sure why, I just want to add a little something something. Because there's going to be fibers over that. One moment. Yeah, I like it. It just adds a little, like, I don't know. That's it thus far. Penetrator. Squeegee it up in there. What finisher? Dries quick. And I cement all the heads. Some I use the UV resin and some the proper head cement. But I do that later. Just blast some music and put my face right next to it so I can. I was gardening yesterday, y'all, so my fingers are pretty. And that tag will be, you know, that'll be all smooth and a hard little head. I have to work on my wrapping with the wire and some other things. Just a little uneven. Well, that's just a little guy. Put that in the pile to cement. I appreciate that, Baker Grease. How you doing with it? Made quite a few. Starting to land on some patterns and then make as many as I can. So that I don't have to worry about testing. And then they still all come out looking totally different somehow. The deceivers, I really like them though. Did these yesterday. It's got a really lovely profile. I can't wait to see them underwater and in action so then I could tweak whatever needs tweaking and learn how to tweak. I also made some of the plain ones. This one is my personal favorite. I really want to make more of those. Woo! Yeah, and King. Yeah, finally, sitting down and trying to properly learn these guys. Which I still have more to learn on them. But, oh, I lost one too. I guess this one would be my favorite. like how it came out. Worked the smoothest. But little bait fish. I'm guessing. I think what's in that lake will like these just fine. I really, slowly getting the hang of casting. Like, I could get the line farther and farther on the flagpole, but it, like, the line, won't cast out completely. Like, I can't get it too far. Granted, it was really windy, and I don't know how that affects things. And I was trying to tap the water with it, like, aiming at the water in the canal. But I couldn't get it far enough. It was so windy, though. Got sand blasted out there. I appreciate that, Freddie. I really want to try again with the pearl, but maybe put the pearl on top of the red and make one that looks like some Christmas magic. But the pearl on top of, pearl on top of red with gold wire going down that. At least that's what I have in my mind. How many more hooks to go? Yeah, I gotta figure out what size. I know they're wet hooks. I know that's what they're called. I think. But I don't know what size this is. I have a ruler somewhere. They are not quite 3/4 of an inch. They're that size. I don't know how to measure a hook. I guess the shank? So, oh, if it's to the shank, it's a 1/2 inch. But I love these guys. I'm definitely gonna find some bulk or wholesale areas because even just fishing with these sizes has proved very useful because I don't have any small hooks. 12 or 14, right on. I'm gonna write that down right now. I have plenty picked out, but I can't really conceptualize what size is going to show up. Let me grab some more of this coffee right quick. Sweet, on my beef stick. And a Christmas cup. Oh, I do have a banana. I have to go to the store. It's sitting far out here. Bam. 100% beef. Mmm. needed the energy. Nice little feather piece. Put that in the decapitated rifles. Still bruised up. It was the only one that was It is important to stay fueled. My bananas won't be ripe for a while. Gosh. Bananas and beef. Fuel. That's probably the first time you can see this. One of Code Block's grandpa's flies. Couldn't help but notice one would fit in a bottle. Tiny little guy. Made in Scotland. Wow, this zoom in is so freeing. Because you can't see how crazy my eyes look either. I guess I better finish it because I'll just forget about it. Very good. Yeah, fuel is really important. When I get hungry and tie flies, I poke myself every 2 seconds. When I get hungry and fishing, I cannot cast at all. Yeah. Ideally, I would have a lunchbox full of sandwiches at all times. Cut in 4s for added convenience. Yeah, I want to start trying some shrimps again, but there's so many patterns. Oh, I could do red tail maybe. I think what's in the water. I mean, there's these cichlids that are that could get quite vibrant, and I forgot what they're called. There's 2, and I'm not sure if they're the same or what. There's red devils and Oscars here. I usually have music blasting quite loud in my ears when I'm working on stuff. I see some streams with music, I don't know. I get so afraid because then I get like a notification and then it says like I have to mute stuff and I did hear shoot, what is the channel called? Said no when he's doing requests, no like classic rock because that triggers the most. I'm like, damn, I'm just too afraid. But it would be so nice to But that's what Kento will be for, because there could be like the same setup, except it won't be streaming. It'll just be like a chat room, and you can listen to music, could share music, and share cameras, and it's KYNTO, and it's essentially a little social media. It coded it completely from scratch. It's something started a long time ago, and it's turning into kind of like a streaming platform in itself. But it'll be nice to have like a place that can do that, where, and like if you have any pixel art, I made a few pixel art pieces, and they're all in Kinto. But it'll be nice to have like a interactive, like a Zoom like kind of thing. But you don't have to share camera or mic. It could be typing or on camera, or we could share desks and stuff. That'd be sweet. That's a nice tendril. Oh, I think I need more fuel. That just made me more hungry. I'm a grazer. What's they call it? Try to find some long fibers. Maybe I should change the color up a little bit. I think blue would be nice. Like a blue and a golden blue fish. That's intact. I keep all the refuse. I put it all in these drawers. So these are hackle feathers with the tip gone. Put all that material left. It can be used for countless other flies. And that's another reason why I'm extremely happy to be here. A few more. Oops. The only ones that are left on the thing are the ones that I'm not good at that yet. I feel like that's a little sparse. Why aren't they coming off? Trying to get just a few more. There we go. Oops. Dang it. Lost them. Crap. That's just all sparse. Gotta start over. Well, you know what? Maybe food is like something that my mind needs. Alright, I'm gonna eat, but I'm fixing to come back on. So I started this one a little early, and I don't want to say better I get at tying, but for lack of better words, the more comfortable I get tying, the more flies I can make, and so the longer I'm working on them, and so the streams are probably about to get a little longer, especially the more patterns I learn, and never hesitate because we'd like to start getting these out and tested, and well, because I can only test them every now and then, but hoping to bring them by the like soon enough. However, I'm not gonna try to sell any or anything like that until I have them adequately tested and like finagled with, and until they catch something, because that's the whole point. They could look great, but they gotta catch fish, and I don't really know where to start with that. I do have a name picked out, and I was gonna switch my Etsy to it, but I figured leave that kind of vague, because I do sell vintage and stuff like that every now and then. I'm gonna start going through the stuff in the closet to get some extra room for supplies that I actually use. Oh yeah, because this is what I will be doing for the rest of my life. I'm not exaggerating. I know it. And very, very content in this corner of the world. Kind of stopped making jewelry, and then, you know, the last few years have been pretty hectic. So I just kind of started realigning like what matters most in my day-to-day, and being outside and like seeing new things is pretty far on my list of like importances, and fishing just checks every box. You'll never be bored, you stay active, stay outside, and you get like there's just so much, and like every time you pull a hook out of the water, it seems like another species that I've personally never seen before, or haven't seen a certain coloring, or I've only seen the fish in guidebooks, so I've only seen essentially watercolor paintings, and it's just beyond brilliant in every way possible. And I always kind of thought this was a little too complex for me, but like it's not. It's very intuitive, and the intuition will come with more experience, and by way of like picking colors for an area, or picking shapes that might be strategic for that area, and I don't know, a lot to learn. So never be bored, and your mind always gets to stay active, and can't complain about a single aspect of it. Pain in the ass getting materials, but you know what? It's half the fun for me. I love finding stuff. And yeah, any materials recommendations, any pattern recommendations, absolutely anything. More than appreciative. This pattern was recommended by Ian King here. Diawl. I gotta look up the video so you know exactly how to pronounce it, because every time I say it I feel like saying it wrong, but highly appreciated. This was one of the funner ones. I think you could tell it's one of the only ones I made multiples of besides these deceivers, which I think I'm going to tie these on earring hooks, just like they look just like, and you know, if I have a little fly stand at the pier, I'm gonna have to like, you know, represent my wares. So these are pretty cool. Got these at the Vajrayana Center in Lake Worth. They're Dharma chakras, or the Dharma wheel. There's a gnat in here. There's always a gnat in here, but they're really nice. They have another pair that I kind of regret not getting, but they're compasses. Their gift shop is wicked awesome. It goes to a good place. Well, uneven, the jump rink, but really like them. That spot in Lake Worth, it's called Dharma Center. I'll go to services anywhere, or like I like to experience all as much as I can, and the art, the Tibetan art, is just out of this world. And when the monks are there, they're some of the funniest people that I've ever met. They're laughing their ass off the whole time, really, and just really surreal experiences. For real. It's all in this. That's what's in this tube. The power. This is Lefty Cray's, one of Lefty Cray's bobbin holders, and absolute treasure to me. I can't get over it. But it really did does feel like it changed something. It doesn't grab the thread as tight either, so I still break the black thread, because this is like no name, you know, just practice thread, but not nearly as much. And then with the actual, the proper thread, it's like butter. I had no idea. Ew, slam effect stick. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. So that's it. That's it, huh? Still in that realm of like just assuming that I'm tying things off or stuff like that, but I try to quell those thoughts because it's just surreal. Because I've seen flies before, and like always just they're just really incredible. Like carpentry, like how did someone do that? And carpentry is gonna be my next frontier, I hope one day. Even just whittling. I whittled a few things. Like I tried to make a doll's head. Don't know why, but didn't turn out very good. And then I tried to whittle a spoon, and the same thing. But oh, okay. Well, yeah, I've never heard of uwos. Feed. Let's see. Feed supply? Oh, healthy fish and shrimp. This. Interesting. Ow. Oh yeah, blue. Try to grab fibers. That. Grab a pinch and then grab another pinch. Okay. At least more length. God, I love that sound so much. Just gonna try to incorporate that into the body. I cut that one though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna dig the blue with the peacock curl. Not sure what to stripe it with. Gotta pick up a lot of this stuff. Each fiber has like infinite use. So I try to save every little bit that I can. It might get a little ridiculous, but So, maybe gold. Yeah, like a midnight. Blue, black, and gold. And that indescribable peacock curl, of course. Just anchor that in. Start getting her head to peek out. So, oh, the blue and peacock curl. I hope a fish likes this one because this is nice looking, in my opinion. Midnight. So I'll go on, wait, do this way. Try to be a little bit more mindful with these wraps. Because the spacing is a little bit more apparent. Oh, no. Yeah, I gotta learn more about wrapping because oops, my bad. Yeah, my wrapping kind of sucks, but it'll get there eventually. The repetition will do wonders. I really like these blue ones. They're like blue and black. Get back a little bit. Alright. Yeah, I like this color combination a good deal. I think my beard is a hair too long and the tail is a hair too short on this one. But I'll still try to fish it and see if anything appreciates handmade goods. Whoa, hello now. There's that one little tufts down there. These scissors are so enjoyable. They were like $5 from Hobby Lobby. Well, this one's a lot sloppier than I had planned, but I blame the hunger. So I'm gonna finish this one. Really should have gotten eggs. Just ran into Walgreens though, and oh my gosh, like $6.87 or something for a dozen eggs. But I did get this. It's just it has flash in it. So to like finish some heads or something in the future maybe. Well shoot. I am gonna remake this one though. That's just penetrated. I do like that color combination. I need to tweak it a bunch. My wrapping isn't very good. My hands are filthy. That's okay. I do like the color combination. And I wish the tail was a little less bird-like. It does look like a kind of a bird. Yeah, definitely gonna check out the Vital Farm eggs. Dying to try orangey yolks. Any yolks that aren't, you know. Hello, Ashberg. But Purple Kuda Nato like I don't know why I'm trying to read. I was trying. Yeah, the flash in it. I cannot wait to go to Walmart to pick up some tinsel. And a lot of the fly tying groups on Facebook, everyone's posting like the tinsel that they're coming across. I'm like, ah, I gotta get out. I gotta get out. And I really want to go like now, honestly, because maybe they'll have some of the Halloween stuff left over, like in big clearance bins for those weird hair extensions. I think that would be ideal. And a lot of people have been picking up all kinds of stuff like that. And it's like the perfect season after Halloween. All the wigs, all the like extension things, and there's also feather ones too. And then Christmas, all the tinsel. Wow. So I'm gonna eat. I thank you. Oh my god, there's a lot of fellow humans this go around. That's my mom. A few times I had to leave the room. I got nervous. I appreciate it, and y'all all are welcome. And please never hesitate recommending anything. Just wild. And teal, blue, and silver. Yeah. I will. Dang, yeah. I'm gonna dig through the feathers because I got freaking every color feather. I got, I know I have teal somewhere. And this blue, it's mostly black. And if I don't, I have teal markers. But teal and silver sound perfect, especially for down here. I shall return, and hope you all have a beautiful rest of the evening if I get lost on my way. And However, I'm gonna be at this desk for a while, but I should probably pick it up a little bit. It gets hectic quick, but I still also have to finish these for poppers, but I kind of regret drilling through them. I think I should just cut them open like that. However, they're really affordable. If you make cork poppers, check out Ear Piercers corks. Very, very cheap. $100 for, or 100 corks for $5. Ideal size, in my opinion. Music company, right on. And it gets really hot back here, but I really like this setup because now you can actually see. Always down to talk fishing gear. Every day I find new freaking tools to use out there. This is really that perfect time. And we're a bunch of patient folk anyway. So no worries at all. And cocktaila. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but anyway. Hope everyone has a beautiful day. Lashberg, feel free to come back anytime. We're always here, and talk fishing gear, because I would love to learn some from your corner of the world. That's brilliant. Cocktaila indeed. Happy trails, y'all, and I hope you have a beautiful night. Love y'all, and I'll be back. I just wanted to say that just like in case.